Hi everyone! Welcome back to Dandelion Daydreams. Today, we're going to explore a delightful story about three little pigs and a big, bad wolf. This tale teaches us the value of hard work, cleverness, and thinking ahead. So, find your favorite cozy spot and let's get started. Once upon a time, in a sunny little village surrounded by lush green fields and colorful flowers, there lived three little pigs who were ready to build their own houses and start their new lives. Each pig had a different idea about how to build their home, and they couldn't wait to show it off. The first little pig was very cheerful, but a bit lazy. He had a bright pink snout and a playful spirit, always laughing and dancing. He decided to build his house out of straw. "It'll be quick and easy," he said with a big smile, twirling in the sun. The straw was light and fun to work with, and he sang a happy tune as he tossed it together. In no time at all, he had a cozy little house that looked like a golden sunbeam in the fields, and he spent the rest of the day playing games and dancing in the sun. The second little pig was a bit more hardworking, but still wanted to have fun. He was a bit taller than his brother, with a shiny coat and bright eyes. He chose to build his house out of sticks. "This will be strong enough," he thought, stacking the sticks carefully to create a charming little home nestled among the trees. He hummed a cheerful melody as he worked, and soon he finished his house and joined his brother in the fields, laughing and playing until sunset. Now, the third little pig was the wisest of them all. He was sturdy and determined, always thinking about the future. He knew that if he wanted a sturdy home, he needed to put in some hard work. So, he gathered bricks, heavy, strong bricks, and began to build his house. As he laid each brick, he took great care, ensuring they were perfectly aligned. The sun shone brightly as he toiled, and the sound of the bricks clicking together was like music to his ears. It took longer than the others, but he was proud of what he had created. His brick house stood tall and strong, looking like a fortress against any danger. One day, as the three little pigs were enjoying their day, a big, bad wolf came along. His fur was dark and scruffy, and his sharp teeth glinted in the sunlight as he prowled through the village, hungry and looking for a tasty meal. He spotted the first little pig's straw house and approached with a sly grin. Little pig, let me come in," the wolf called out, his voice smooth like honey but hiding a threat. No, not by the hair on my chinny chin chin," squealed the first little pig, trembling inside his house. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," roared the wolf. With one mighty blow, the straw house came tumbling down like a pile of feathers. The first little pig squealed in fright and ran away as fast as he could to his brother's stick house. The wolf followed closely, his eyes glinting with hunger. Soon, he reached the second little pig's house of sticks. He knocked on the door and said, little pig, let me come in." No, not by the hair on my chinny chin chin," squeaked the second little pig, huddling close to his brother. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," growled the wolf, his voice dark and menacing. He took a deep breath and huffed with all his might. With a fierce puff, the stick house crumbled, scattering sticks everywhere. Both little pigs squealed in terror and ran away, hurrying to their brother's brick house. Now the three little pigs were all together in the sturdy brick house, trembling with fear. But the wise third pig reassured them. "Don't worry, this house is strong. We'll be safe here." The walls felt solid and comforting around them, like a warm hug. The wolf, determined to catch his meal, arrived at the brick house and called out, little pigs, let me come in." No, not by the hair on our chinny chin chins," shouted all three little pigs together, their voices united and brave. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," the wolf threatened, his breath hot with anger. He took a deep breath and huffed as hard as he could. But the brick house stood strong and tall, not budging an inch. He huffed again and again, but no matter how hard he tried, the brick house wouldn't budge. Finally, out of breath and frustrated, the wolf decided to try another way. He sneaked around to the back of the house, hoping to sneak in through the chimney. But the clever little pigs had a plan. They built a big, roaring fire in the fireplace and set a pot of water to boil. The flames danced and crackled, filling the air with warmth. When the wolf came down the chimney, he tumbled right into the pot with a loud splash. With a yelp of surprise, the wolf jumped out, shaking water from his fur, his eyes wide with disbelief. He ran away, never to be seen again, leaving the three little pigs to cheer with joy. They celebrated their victory with a big feast, sharing their favorite foods and dancing under the stars. The wise third pig smiled at his brothers, knowing that hard work and cleverness had kept them safe. From that day on, they lived happily and safely in their strong brick house, knowing that together they could face any challenge that came their way. Thank you for joining us on this delightful adventure with the three little pigs. This story reminds us that hard work and cleverness can keep us safe and lead to happiness. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this story with someone who loves fairy tales. Until next time, keep dreaming, and we'll see you soon on Dandelion Daydreams.